Well, um, it's been a minute, but we're back. Had lots of issues. I say issues, not really issues, just time that I needed to take. Been really busy, but welcome back to the Login from Scratch series. What, a month later or something like that? Um, to be honest, I kind of forgot what we were doing here, so just based off of this, I think I'm just gonna kind of cut out. I think I was cutting out a block here to put down a building for our little shop or whatever. Um, I've done a lot of thinking. We may kind of transition the series from like a logging to scratch into like more just a logging and yapping series almost. We'll just kind of basically work our way up, get the proper machinery, and then it'll probably more turn into just yapping and cutting trees. So, yeah. But if you're still here after these 3 long weeks and you're enjoying the series, drop a like, drop a sub, and comment some stuff down at the bottom. Maybe we can talk about throughout the video or videos. That'd be fun to do. But I think we'll just kind of hop in this thing here. We'll go dump this head off. And we'll grab the buncher head and cut some trees. But yeah, I had a couple comments asking where the posts went or whatever, and I've just been super busy, and content creation, making YouTube videos is not a main thing that I do. I know I was going strong there for a few weeks, and then I just kind of fell off and kind of just, I don't know, got bored in a sense. And then, like I said, I just had a bunch of other stuff going on where I just didn't have time to make the videos. But we're here now, so we'll try and stay consistent again. And I may just start streaming more. I've been streaming a lot over on TikTok and Twitch a little bit, so if you want to go follow those, I'll put them in the description. But yeah, I think we'll just kind of cut out a bit here. I don't know. Have the videos been good quality? Have they been working good? Hopefully they're entertaining. This one may be longer, maybe shorter. I don't know. I try to keep them all around the same length, just so they're more. Oh man, I'm just not. Just so they're a little more, I guess ADHD type. You don't have to watch a 20-minute video. Watch 10 minutes and be done. But, yeah. I think I nipped that tree off. Oh, yeah, it's falling down over there. Oh, well. But, yeah, editing. So, doing, all the cuts that I've been doing. Or, my poor chair. I did buy another chair. Before we get into that, I did buy another chair. It's a cheap Amazon chair. Just to try out. It is definitely not the greatest of quality. I'm sure you could understand that by the sounds it's making. But it's working, but it's a whole lot more comfortable than my other chair was. So I'll probably get an actual proper chair soon. That's the thing. I've been so busy I haven't really been working a lot, but just trying to find work. It's very hard right now. I'm sure if anyone else is in my position, you completely understand. From all the people I've talked to, job market's not very good right now. Trying to find just a steady paying job that's not fast food or something in the medical field is very hard to do. And my social anxiety could not handle fast food or sales or anything like that. Just not very good at those type of things. So I try to avoid them. If my life depended on it, I'd suck it up and go for it. But Fortunately, I'm not in a position where I absolutely have to have a job right now. I've just been kind of taking little jobs, helping people out here and there, and get paid like $100 or whatever. You know, that's enough to put fuel in my vehicle and, you know, pay a couple things that I want here and there. Yeah, like I said, if anyone else is in my position, you completely understand where I'm going, you know. But with that being said, the whole like the editing thing and all that, it's not necessarily hard for these videos. There's definitely people that have to do way harder editing than I'm doing. But I'm just really, I should just grind all these tops out. I don't think I have a grinder though. I'd probably buy one. Let's drop these trees and see if we can buy one. But excuse me, the editing, it's so much, because I'll probably, like, you'll notice there'll be a layer of music over this video, or I think the past 3 I've done it that way. I think we'll just get one for the I think we can get this little guy for the skid steer there. Perfect. Alright, I probably should turn that off. I don't think I have my truck. Alright, well, here comes the unrealistic part. We're gonna tab over. Oh, where is my pickup at? I've lost my pickup. Where's it at? Oh, you know what? I know what happened. I think I did something and it sold it on its own, so we gotta buy a new pickup now. Alright, we'll just we'll throw some big old woolly boogers on there. We'll throw some strobes on there, winch, why not? We'll give it the same color. Perfect. Alright, we got us a truck again. Alright, let's go pick up our skid steer. But yeah, there'll be some music over this one, and then like I'll probably do a cut here and there. Some of this may not even make it into the full video, don't know. But yeah, a lot of that's stuff that takes, usually I'll record for about 20 minutes, and then it takes me another 20 to 30 minutes just to edit all the bunch of little stuff that, you know, I don't want in the video or doesn't make sense to be there. And that can be a little time consuming. It's probably more relatable if I do it this way, honestly. But I don't know. I just can't talk consistently for like minutes and minutes at a time. That's very hard for me to do. Because like I just don't know what to say. And more power to the people that can. Like, I mean, FDR, he can yap for 20-30 minutes multiple times in a row. But a lot of times he has more stuff to talk about. And he's been doing this a lot longer than I have. So he's definitely, oh my, what just happened? Okay. Apparently a collision didn't agree right there or something. Alright then, well, that gives us something to talk about. Collisions. Not a fun thing to deal with. Let's drive this over here and see if we can figure out what caused that. But yeah, Jordan can yap about stuff for ever, and you know, I guess that's what, look at where the grapple landed. That's great. I like that. Man, you know what? We're leaving it right there. Let's see if I don't know if it collided with the grapple or with the trailer. So let's find out here. I lowered it down. Let's see, we were about right here. Oh, there it goes again. Alright, I'll super strength that off. Alright, let's pull up the wow, English developer mode here. I'm not quite sure. Look at that. Look at them collisions. That's interesting. Alright. I guess we just can't leave. Can't put that on the ground, I guess. Alright then. Well. Anyway. Oh, crust. I forgot to strap down this. Perfect. Yes. This is the raw footage you get right here. All right. Maybe I'll just leave this one raw. I won't edit this other than putting a little music over it. I'll just leave it completely raw and we'll see how it does. I'm gonna do that. Title: experimental video. Perfect. To add a bunch of laughing tracks every time something happens. It may be, you know, it may be more entertaining to watch. Who knows? I'm not gonna lie. I'm very tempted to just buy a bunch of machines that I normally would use. Just like the time-lapse videos, which I know I've said this before, but I need to do the time-lapse videos again. It's just, it's another one of those things. I wonder if does it collide with it collides with the ground too. That's no bueno. Oh man. We might not be able to use this thing. I just thought about that. How happens if I... Will it do it now? Well, I don't have to drive my machine exactly. Alright, guess we're making us a little trail now. We'll definitely invest in a different grinder. But anyway, as I was saying, I've been very tempted to just buy the machines. I gotta turn my game audio down a little bit. It's a little on the loud side. Oops. Volume master. Let's turn both of those down a little bit. There we go. I've been very tempted to just go ahead, buy the machines, and just full send this. Kind of just stop messing around with the little stuff. I think some of that's just my... I don't know. I just get bored of doing stuff like this. And I think that feeds into part of the reason why I stopped uploading for a while, or just stopped recording, because I just got bored of doing this, because I run out of ideas. When I'm just logging, I can just log. I can autopilot and yap and do whatever. But when I'm having to do this, you have to think of ideas every video of what to do. And frankly, I'm not that creative. So I just like to do my thing. And it's very hard to do that when you're trying to like make a, and I wouldn't necessarily say realistic series, because this definitely isn't realistic by any means, but when you're trying to abide by kind of a certain set of little rules. And this thing does not like mulching any of this up, does it? But yeah, so let me know in the comments if y'all are game with that. Let's do it that way. So it's raw. This is a raw video. Here we are. If you made it to the end, like, sub if you haven't already. I'm just gonna make sure to keep pushing that down y'all's throats, because that's what every YouTuber does. Yep. But anyway, this is our new series, or well, same series, new style, if that makes sense. Yeah, well, I guess we'll see you next episode then.